G'day folks and welcome back to another video of slots review from AboutSlots. Today we're taking a look at one of the hottest releases of the summer. The Cygnus series is one of Elk's best products in my opinion anyway, and also according to Entrex and Catcase, two of our loyal viewers over at Casinodaddy, so I'll dedicate this one for you guys. I just need to mention that we have a very early demo version, so it doesn't really contain all the details about every feature, so some mechanics could be misinterpreted, but we'll do our best to keep it as correct as possible. The calm, cozy vibes with extreme potential are what made the first two so much fun, so we hope that that is replicated and further improved upon. Let's dig in. So, firing up the game, it won't look that new. We've seen this from Elk, where sequels are staying very true to the core of the theme of the series. And some people might find that a bit boring, but we feel like it's kind of important to not change it up too much, as it still has to feel like the same setting, but with new stuff. And to be honest, it does feel like they've succeeded with it here. Although the grid is very similar with falling symbols where 3 or more matching symbols on consecutive reels are needed to make a connection, the overall scene has been quite improved upon, sharper graphics and a more majestic atmosphere. The negative aspect with it is the 94% RTP, which we will keep mentioning until it is upped, but what we really like is the potential. The jackpots you can see are static, so the max win there is 100,000 euros, meaning that the higher the bet, the more likely you are to win it, but it can also be won on a 0.2 euro bet, which would technically be a win of 500,000x. And if you don't count the jackpot, the game has a max win of 10,000 times the bet. But what has changed the most is the gameplay and features, so without further ado, it's time to take a look at how Cygnus 3 plays. Like usually with Elk games, we'll just go through the exciter buys one by one, as they will pretty much tell you what can go down in the game. First up is the bonus hunt. It comes at an extra cost of 100% the bet, more than doubling your chance of triggering the bonus. Worth noting is that to land the bonus, the scatter symbol has to reach the leftmost reel. Second exciter has a cost of 10 times the bet. This guarantees a spin where at least one wild symbol with a multiplier value of at least 5x lands. Now, these multiplier wilds will have its wild feature deactivated after a connection is made, but it will be reinstated if the wild moves to another spot in the bottom row. And if you connect with a bunch of other symbols, those will be removed, as that's how the game works, but the multiplier symbol will stay, allowing it to drop down on free spots. Third exciter is the rising multiplier wilds. This costs 25 times the bet, and it doesn't guarantee that a multiplier wild symbol will land, but if they do, each connection will increase their multipliers for that extra potential. The last two buys is the regular bonus and the super bonus at 100 times the bet and 500 times the bet respectively. If you've been watching the video up there, you might have noticed the 3 jackpot rewards. When the bonus is triggered, you get to spin a wheel, which will either reward you a cash prize of what appears to be 5, 10 or 15 times the bet, which would be quite a bummer to land on. Free drops, which is the free spins feature, or you can also land on Sky, Star or Cygnus, which are 3 jackpots. As mentioned, these are static and always set at 1,000 euro, 10,000 euro and 100,000 euro, allowing you to win big amounts even with small bets. The free spins themselves are quite straightforward, as the multiplier wild symbols will simply remain on the grid after they land throughout the feature to help you get more and bigger connections. The great thing is that between each free spins, all other symbols get removed, allowing the multiplier wilds to drop down and be reactivated more. The bonus can be re-triggered just like it is triggered, which simply awards another spin on the Cygnus wheel. Lastly, the difference between the normal bonus and the super bonus is that in the super bonus the multipliers are increased after each spin. That's all we got for Cygnus 3. We wanted to give you guys this review as soon as possible, but as mentioned, that also meant that some mechanics might have been misinterpreted as we didn't have access to the full game info, but I've played enough slots to be fairly confident that we got it right. What we can say with full confidence though is that despite the small adjustments to the game, it is a phenomenal one. The wheel can be devastating and award a 5x win, but that's what we like. It shows how volatile the slot is and that it can pay greatly. Thus, we've given the game a rating of 8.1 out of 10, which perhaps could have been a little bit higher if a more complete overhaul would have been made. Thanks a lot for watching another one of our reviews. The game is set to be released at July 4th, but we'll have a demo version of it on AboutSlots earlier than that. There you can also read casino, slot and provider reviews, participate in giveaways and claim exclusive casino bonuses. Remember, if you gamble, gamble responsibly. Until next time, peace!